Hello, welcome back for part 3 of this series that's Finding Percents Advanced. Here we're going to set up the same type of proportion where we have our percent over 100 equals our part over our whole. And what we're going to learn is that our part is going to be next to is, and our whole is going to be next to of. So when it says what percent of 80 is 28, so we're going to be looking for of here, and we're going to be looking for is here. So what percent of 80 is 28? So let's look at part A. Since it says what percent means that we don't know. So it means x percent, so x over 100. Is 28, so is 28 is our part. And of 28 is our whole. So for part over whole, I'm going to have 28 over 80. I'm going to get, now I need to cross multiply to solve it like normal. So my solution is going to be 80x equals 2,800. Next thing I want to do is divide by 80. And here I'll say x equals. Now I'm going to use a calculator for this. After I do 2,800 divided by 80 in my calculator, I'm going to get 35. And since it says what percent, I'm going to mark it as 35%. And that's my solution. Let's go look at part B. Here it says 45% of what, there's 45% of 60 is what. So here the is what is my x value. It's also my part. I have my percent, so I'm just going to put 45 over 100 equals is what is my x, so my part, over of 60. Of is my whole, so 60 is my whole value. Now I'm going to cross multiply here. 100x equals 45 times 60. I can use a calculator for that, so I'm going to punch that into a calculator. And 45 times 60 is 2,700. Going to divide by 100 to solve this equation now. So x equals 2,700 divided by 100. I'm just going to move the decimal over 2 spaces, and my answer is going to be 27%. So we just need to make sure that we identify what our part and our whole will be and set that proportion up. Let's look at one more example real quick. Here we're going to have part A. It says 32.76 is what percent of 10.5. So here's my part. Here's my whole because of is and of. And then what percent is my x? So I'm going to have x over 100 equals my part over my whole, 32.76, over 10.5. Now I'm going to set up part B with you guys, and then we're going to you guys are going to solve this one on your own. So part B sets up as 55% of 19.6 is what number? So here's my is, and here's my what number. So this is my part, which is going to be the x. So I'm going to set up 55%. My of is the 19.6, so that goes in the denominator. And my is x, so that goes in the numerator. So go ahead and solve these out by setting up your equation, cross multiply, and divide them. Good luck.